Um, so I was just told to go ahead and come on back and get a message in while I was doing this. So I was like, so I can low key like distract myself at the same time. Um, Someone is going to realize like the situation is over. Like they're no longer able to keep playing a particular game with someone anymore because I'm getting like you they was doing some, it's like overkill basically. Somebody like, I know I'm probably doing overkill with this as well because going back over it, it's not the best because I'm not sure how deep I went. But somebody realized like a situation is like somebody wants to make a situation believe like it wasn't just that deep, but it was. And then it's like making something perceived like, harem, like somebody wanted to like cause like a harem type of situation, but it's just like, what I'm saying, it will require for you to have a full open honest conversation, but also this is someone realizing like, damn, I wasn't going to be able to get away with this regardless, even if I had tried, because you know you got to be mindful about all the type of people you get involved in certain situations. If somebody wasn't even mindful about the people that they involved in the crimes, and then the people that they end up getting involved in this situation, it was like, yeah, this is going to be the golden opportunity to do it. But then it's like, if so, you switch up the lifestyle so it doesn't expose anything. But somebody chose not to switch up the lifestyle, but then it was also the people who they had allowed to be in a particular way, because somebody is just like, I can literally hear somebody's like, how am I gonna make this go away? And it's like, it's not going away. That situation is not going to go away no time soon, because it's like, look at who you chose to keep around you at that time. It's like, shit, you do the crime, you're gonna have to do that time, baby. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta be mindful about, oh, this person is better than this person can do, this better than that, and some basically just backfired in a person's face in the worst way. It's like, damn, somebody didn't see a situation coming, but it was just like, I'm hearing, I told you. But then it's like, once somebody got told, it's just like, it's basically making a person a believer, but it's like they didn't believe until they seen for themselves. And then whatever it was that they seen, it's just like, that behind the scenes will get you every time. Because it's like, Sheila had this habit of, she knew when somebody was doing something, but instead of just telling me like somebody said something or do something, she'll wait for the perfect moment to want to use it as a target to make it to work in her benefit. So once she knew that something was working in her benefit, she would take on that situation and be like, well, that's why this person did this to you. And it's like, well, why would you tell me now versus telling me when the person did it? It's like, don't sit there and tell me something about what somebody did and then wait until after the fact, like to, try to use leverage on what a person did. You get what I'm saying? And the habit that she had when she did that, it was just like, what do you benefit from this? And somebody is realizing they didn't really benefit from something that they really just, oh, we're going to get away with this. We're going to get away with the money. I'm going to keep on telling this motherfucker a lie. Like, and then it's like the biggest part of it is, why would you allow somebody who intentionally showed you every which way I'm going to hurt you, and every fucking chance and opportunity that I get to make sure that I hurt you? And then it's like, okay, well, I keep getting exposed because every time I send these people to come send in the energy to like, redirect what it is that I'm feeling. But then it's like, I'm not in my feelings, forget this person. But it's like, it ain't forget this person because you did them wrong. You know what I'm saying? You don't do people wrong and then expect for them to just be okay with what it is that you did. And it's like, okay, well, do you got the courage to even send a message about what it is? And then more often than not, they don't. So that's why, when you get into certain situations, you're not supposed to, feel, like taking it personal from anybody. This shit hurt like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if I'm gonna. Somebody like, what? Boredom will get you each and every time. But somebody just felt like in the court case, it's like we're gonna keep them from going in this like the restriction or whatever code or thing that they would communicate because it's like, well, shit, we already got them feeling like they got to be stuck in somewhere anyway because, what I'm saying, they're aware we're going in and out of the place. But the thing of it is like, like when you live alone, the worst part about that situation, and you got more people against you than there are with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nobody basically speaking up like, hey, what you doing over there? At their place or, you know, you ain't cool with people, so of course people can keep getting away with shit when you ain't got nobody speaking up and say, "Hey, I saw this person, going into your place. Do you know them?" And then, that's how I was just like, paying more attention to like why sit there and waste your time wanting to be around people when clearly they making it known that they don't want you there. And I'm like, this ain't my first time on my first rodeo of having to deal with people not wanting me somewhere because some shit that they doing or what they up to. You know what I'm saying? People be knowing when they ain't up to no damn good. People be knowing. It's just like, damn, how did you figure it out? And these were people like feeling like I'm getting like some people feeling real naked and vulnerable. Like, damn, wasn't nobody supposed to be able to figure out that we did this? That's a blowout, most definitely. I felt that. But to get people to go along with a scenario or a situation, like I'm gonna keep hacking their phone, I'm gonna keep doing this, and it's like you gonna have to stop, because eventually when you get caught and all that shit starts to add up, then it's gonna be, well, I was just somebody really want to try to play like they have mental issues. It's like all of a sudden you got mental issues. All of a sudden now, I mean, I forgot my medication, but you out here balling out on social media. You could ball out on social media, but you can afford your fucking medication, is what you said. But you could afford to go stalk a person. You could afford to go sit there and see what the fuck they doing and want to do everything they fucking do, but sit there and take your motherfucking medication to make sure that you feel better about what it is. But all day, well, they're smoking weed, bitch. If I smoke weed, then so fucking what? But y'all lucky I don't smoke this shit because I feel like I'll be way much calmer and all the shit that I'm pointing out and paying attention to, more than likely, I probably wouldn't even be fucking paying attention to it because I probably wouldn't give two shits about it. But the fact that I'm paying more attention to it is just like, shit, all they did was just give it free reign because it's like, why would you sit there and just, mess with something and knowing that a person was gonna figure that shit out? Like, that should be like beyond me. Shit, I feel like we got it in there. Low key. It's just the tea that got kind of fucked up though. But somebody's about to have to talk to the judge. The judge is about to ask them a question. Somebody better be able to answer it efficiently and effectively. This is in Tennessee because I'm hearing you ain't nothing but a hound dog. So somebody could be a okay. Somebody definitely was undercover. Because for me to sing it and it's like having to report to a particular person, I was like, because he bought I want to say, was it like a Navy boat? If I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and look. But if I'm not mistaken, he bought like a Navy boat. Please don't ever try this shit at home. Ha! We got some of that shit there. But somebody gotta be prepared for a certain shit going on. Anyways, carry on.